Could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out the hopes and dreams of every boy and every...
Well, if you saw Outside Lands, let me just tell you something. That was over the top. I have to tell you, even I had to stop for a minute and go, what the heck? One thing I will tell you about San Francisco and the Oakland area, it has never let me down on any occasion. I mean, even back as far as the Commodores are concerned. I'll even go back further than that. I remember when we played the Cow Palace with the Jackson 5. I mean, that's how much fun I've had over the years of coming to the San Francisco, Oakland area. It's unbelievable, man. And the crowd, they know music better than anybody else in the world. That's just the music environment of the world, man. I'm telling you. Can't wait to get there. You hit it dead on the head. I don't think there's I cannot, when people say Lionel Richie and Michael Jackson wrote the song, even just the announcing of it brings tears to my eyes. And of course, to sing it every night, you can't help but think of Mike. And I'm still, thinking about him and recovering from his loss. He's such a great loss, but he was such a great guy and so talented, man. Unbelievable. But again, the one thing you don't do in life, God's will is God's will, so you just have to kind of abide by that and continue on. But every night we celebrate his memory with We Are the World. I got to tell you, it's just one of those songs. Well, you know what? There were two people actually just conspicuously absent from that, and I must tell you, Prince and Madonna. But we were trying to round people up. It was chaotic. I must tell you, it appeared that it was so organized in a lot of areas, but remember, we didn't have the internet back then, so getting music to people and having people listen to the song and do you want to be a part of it in a very short period of time was very difficult. So I must tell you, to get the artists that we did get was, frankly speaking, a miracle. And of course, I can tell you how many artists that after we did the song said, oh my God, why didn't you get in touch with me? We had said, well, we had a very short period of time and probably very difficult ways to get in touch with everybody. Now you can just pick up a phone and I can find you on email. I can find you on my cell phone, or I can do whatever. Back then, it was absolutely impossible. Plus, on top of all that, I was hosting the American Music Awards that night, so it was double duty at the same time. But we did okay with the crowd that we had. Oh, please. Oh, please. Absolutely. Well, absolutely. I mean, I must tell you, 2020 hindsight is always a fabulous way to put things together. But I have to tell you something. I always also believe in divine guidance. In other words, exactly who was supposed to be there was there. I always kind of look back and say, well, what if we could have had this and what if we could have had that? But We Are the World was absolutely perfect in its beginning stages, and of course to deliver it the way we did with the technology that we had at the time. That was one night only to capture all of those people from 12 at night, or 1 in the morning, I should say, until 7 o'clock in the morning. That was ultimately a miracle that we pulled off.